Here we are. Here we are, Judy. What do you think?
Hey, I was just looking at those cams there. Which one's focused on us? The little one.
Well, we thought we'd be nostalgic and go back to the little PTZ camera today.
Well, you know what? I hope this will be the last time, and it might be, because I tell you that new one is one heck of an upgrade.
Sure is a big one. We just want to say thank you for being patient with us yesterday. I had a stressful night last night trying to figure this out. I'm not trying to look at poor me. I feel bad for you guys out there and gals, everybody. But I just got to say that we just thought, what the heck, let's go back to the small one. And that way we know it'll work, right?
Absolutely, because, we've got an important message. Well, of course, every live Bear Center, show that you do is important. But, it's November and it's that time of the year.
Oh, and what time of the year is coming up on Saturday?
Well, there's a great fundraiser in the Twin Cities going on this Saturday.
This Saturday?
Yep. At Mystic Lake Casino. It's called the NABC Fall Fundraiser at noon at Mystic Lake.
Say that fast 10 times.
I'll pass. I'll pass.
But that's a fun event. We're really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great event. It's about, what would you say, 270 miles from here?
Yeah, from the Ely area, that would be pretty close, yeah. But, when you want to really support the Bear Center, the time goes fast when you're driving down there. So, and there's going to be a lot of us people that you folks might want to see that are going to be down there, right?
Yeah, and we'd sure like to invite everybody there. It's a fun event. Judy and I are going to be there. Sharon's going to be there. I know Dr. Rogers and Donna are going to be there. Anybody else that we know? Pretty much everybody.
Well, if for anybody that's anybody is going to be there. Let's put it that way.
Well, there are occasions where that's not true, but we're dealing with a little bit different weather pattern today. I told some of the people out there that, you know what, no matter what, I was going to stand out here even if it was hailing, and I meant it.
Well, it's important. It's important. You people out there dedicate the time, the volunteers helping make these types of broadcasts happen. Their time is important. Our time is too. But We've got an important message, I think.
We do. And one of the favorite things that I'm going to bring up to you, and it got a little crazy last year with Judy. With Judy and I, there was points in time where we were laughing and didn't even have a clue why. Remember that?
Yeah. I looked at you and I'd start laughing, and I go, I don't know why.
I don't know how I should take that. I'm not really quite sure.
Well, you did the same with me, though, Scott.
That's probably because you were laughing at me. But anyway, we are really excited about what date?
Well, I think it is next Thursday, November 12th, all day.
But, we weren't nutty enough, the two of us together. I don't think we were nutty enough, do you?
Well, the feedback was they want more.
So we decided that we would add another nut to the bunch. And this nut is known as our Nutty Bear Curator. And here she comes. And she is going to stay 24 hours with Judy and I. And look at her walking over here, shaking her head. We couldn't find her. We didn't know where she was. All of a sudden, here she comes. What were you doing, feeding nuts to the bears? You were what? You were lost.
I was lost, and now I'm found.
I tell you what, I am going to have quite the dealings with these two. I can really feel it. Get over here. Get close to us. You got to get used to being close to us here. No, over here.
She said no. But you
No, I'm not in the middle. Oh, no. Sharon is. But we're going to be excited to have our bear curator with us for 24 hours. Actually, it's a little more than that. It's probably closer to 27.
Oh, wait, I only signed
26.
up for 24.
What?
I only signed up for 24.
Oh, that contract got tore up.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't know that. Well, we'll give you one break.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Scott and I will try to handle it between the two of us just 1 hour, and you can get a little quickie nap.
Yeah, as if none of us will do that, or any of us will do that. I may crawl in with Ted because he just got another nice bale of straw, and he's going to push it all up, and he said, come on in, it's okay.
Sharon loves to imitate the Bears. I've just never heard him say that.
You don't listen.
See what I mean? We're going to have a lot of fun. I can tell this is going to be a dangerous group. And the tireder we get, how do you look when you get really tired?
Probably no worse than I look right now.
Ooh, that hurts. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Well, hey, Scott, you said we were going to broadcast 24 hours. When during the hour should people tune in?
Well, first of all, we're going to open up for Give to the Max Day, which is the 12th.
The 12th.
And it starts at what time?
Noon. Midnight.
Midnight.
Oh, wow. I'm glad we got midnight.
I'll be here at midnight. I don't know where they'll be. They'll be coming at noon.
So that's going to be just a huge day for us, and we're going to be excited to be doing that event again for 24 hours plus. We're going to be live at 11:45 Ely time. 11:45 is when we'll come on live. But you ain't going to believe this. It's really going right now. Am I right?
You know, it is, and that's what we want to talk about. You don't have to wait until the 12th. I mean, we want you to consider giving online now, because from November 1 to November 11, there's really good reasons to want to donate early and make a scheduled donation.
What would the big thing be? Why would they want to wait?
Well, we can get little bonuses, little golden cards in between, and if it comes at the right time, we will get extra monies for that particular time that you're phoning in or that you're making your donations. And besides that, you don't want to miss the stories that I'm going to tell.
But I think we got a really big ticket at midnight up to the point of the start, correct?
Yeah, we really do. From November 1, and of course it's already November what, 5?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's the
okay.
fifth.
Okay, from November 1 to November 11, right up until midnight, if you make a scheduled donation or donations during those 11 days, your little donation goes into the big pot to give us an opportunity to get a big supersized golden ticket. And
How much?
How much?
$10,000 to the Bear Center.
So in other words, what you're saying is if I have $100 that I'm going to donate, I would be better off to break it up into increments of $10 a piece. That would give me 10 times more chances to win.
Yeah, it's kind of like casino odds here, you know. Yeah. Minimum donation $10. So Scott, if you wanted to give $100, give them in $10 increments, and that gives you an opportunity, like I said, for the $10,000. And there's even more reason to do it, because all you folks that have that scheduled donation for those 11 days, on the morning of the 12th, all those scheduled donations get dumped in, and you are also qualified for the second $10,000.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, that sounds pretty cool. I mean, that's a lot of money. And boy, oh boy, that would really work for our new project that we got going on, which is updating the Bear Center inside to reflect more education that we've got today. Bring it up to date with today's technology. Just make it look a lot like the Ecology Hall. For those of you who have seen it in person, it's a beautiful, beautiful addition. Last year's funds went toward that.
Well, yeah, and for those of you that have been here at the Bear Center, and for those of you that were online last winter and watching all the development, that's where your money went last year when you gave to the Give Men. That's where we put that money, and Scott, you know, we've gotten some really good reviews over the Northwoods Ecology Hall.
The Northwoods Ecology Hall is it's just spectacular, and people are in such awe when they come here. It's not just the seasonal diorama. It's not just the taxidermy that's in there. It's not just the Dr. Rogers photography or the live animals. It's just the ambiance of everything that's included in there, and people walk into that door just not knowing what to expect, and they leave here telling their friends.
And that's what we look forward to is sustainability. The Bear Center to be sustainable in years to come, so we can educate people on the North American black bear and educate people on black bears across the United States or the world on what they do and how they react and all the myths and legends that are out there that make no sense.
Absolutely. We want to be the place to go for black bear information, accurate black bear information. We want to be known worldwide as, if you haven't been to the Bear Center, you got to go. And what's TripAdvisor telling you, Scott?
Well, I'll tell you what, we have bounced up in TripAdvisor. We are #1 currently. We have been #1 now for, I think, 2 months. And that was all due to everything that's happened at the Bear Center. It was due to volunteers, major volunteers, interns, staff, all you people out there. I mean, everything has turned the Bear Center into a place that they have to visit when they come to Ely, Minnesota.
I just have to say one thing. The black bear, the American black bear, is only privy to North America. Yep. But there's 8 other species. There's 7 other species of bears in the world, and we hope to someday incorporate all those bears here. But for right now, the North American bears, the polar bear, the American black bear, and the brown bear, are all part of the exhibits here, and we have information on the other species of bears, but it would be to anyone's advantage to come here and learn all the information.
Well, there you go. We started some education already. And I got to tell you, Sharon is a wealth of information. As it gets later, earlier in the morning, I should say, and later the next night, we'll see how well that sticks with her.
Well, hey, you're giving some, highlights. What are we going to all do on the 12th? Are you going to,
We have some really, really neat things going on the 12th. Do we not? We have a lot of scheduled visitors.
And variety pack, right? Yeah,
There's rumor that there's maybe even a new song coming.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of rumors out there about, how did people get involved with the Bear Center and stuff. I mean, if you're not there, and that's the reason why I want people, go make your donation today, tomorrow. Just take care of that because it's done. Because then on the 12th, you can watch and have fun every hour, and then we're going to, actually when you watch us, you're going to want to make another donation because you're going to see that this organization is going to move forward in a really positive way.
And you're going to see that also the North American Bear Center is very, very fiscally responsible. Every one of our pennies that we get from everybody out there is spent well. It's watched. It's handled with care because we know that all those dollars coming from you guys are hardworking dollars, and we want to make sure that when you're giving, no matter what the amount is, that we're using it right and we're being fiscally responsible.
And I think that's a great point, Scott. And I think we have people listening. Maybe $50 is all you can give us. Maybe it's $500. The point is
maybe it's 10.
Maybe it's 10. We don't know. We're not here to tell you what you can afford to donate, but every penny is watched, and that's what's important. And
yes,
so whether it's $10 or $100, it does make a difference, and you start adding it up. They're going to see that on the leaderboard that day. And that's really fun to watch. Besides, for all you computer folks out there, you can have us on one screen over here, and on the other screen, you can have the Give Min leaderboard and watch it move.
I got to tell you, that brings up another point. We're going to be giving updates. How often?
Well, hey, hourly, I hope.
I'm new at this, so I can't really say. I know I went online last year and got some folks to donate and went on to my Facebook page and just told some stories. But this year I'll be live. I've been here for a while now, and I'm really looking for this 24-hour thing because I have to do a 13-hour drive right after that. Well, not exactly right after that. But.
No, because she stops at different waypoints and sleeps, she told me. So, not to get personal or anything, but she does stop on the way because I was concerned, was I not?
I'm pretty sure I have to stop or I'll just be driving like a zombie.
But, I got to tell you something. Just to give you an example of the commitment we got, Sharon stayed longer this year rather than going back to Michigan so that she could be in this event with us. And today she came in on her day off just to give the effort. We have Judy who came in from the cities and actually had to stay a day longer because the PTZ camera wasn't working or the sound wasn't working yesterday. I wanted to say thanks. Thanks, you two, for that.
You're welcome. This is important, Scott. I mean, we all know, the whole staff knows, this is a big month for the Bear Center. And it helps us move forward for next year, and it helps all of us know what we've got to work with for funds. And what you've talked about with the what we're going to do this winter, I can just envision it from an educational perspective. It's going to be a little more kid-friendly. I mean, it's going to be easier to navigate, and I think it's going to be fabulous.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, I think that we really owe a lot to Dr. Rogers for really, really having a vision that continues to grow. And he, all of a sudden, with help from other people out there, came up with some ideas to make the North American Bear Center up to date, further education, and just turn it into a place where when you walk in the door you're wowed, let alone go back to the ecology hall where all we hear is wow.
Yeah. And if you were here this year, 2015, good, thank you. We're happy you were here.
Yes.
But plan on coming back for 2016, right, Scott?
Yes, please do, because we had the Lily Picnic here, which was a great event. A lot of effort put into that. The Mystic Lake event is going to be huge. There's a lot of effort that goes into that out there. Here at the Bear Center, lots of effort. But we do want to ask one thing out there, if we could, and that is, I know we always ask everybody out there, for donations and to help. But what I'm asking you to do this year is spread the word to the people around you, the people in your neighborhood, at work, wherever it may be, and let them know that it's Give to the Max Day, and that way they can help us out too. Let's work our networks and get a bunch more people onto that website, because it gets real tough sometimes getting up in front of a crowd and we see that there's only 6 people on.
Yeah.
It motivates us to see a lot more people. Don't you think?
I do, and I want to bring up a good point while you were chatting about that. When you talk about your friends, family, neighbors, whatever, make sure if they get on the Give Min website, we want them to go to the North American Bear Center.
Tell them why.
Because there are other organizations that have a very, very similar name. So make sure you are clear that it's the North American Bear Center. And I know we've got a logo on our website on Give Min, but make sure they get it to the North American Bear Center. That's us. So, and if they've never heard about us before, tell them. I mean,
please.
Hey, yeah.
We grow further here by word of mouth more than anything. I think your best advertising is the people that advertise for you, not necessarily putting a billboard up on a freeway or whatever it may be, but the advertising that we can spend the best is by word of mouth, and it's you guys out there that can help us. Is there anything else we should have in closing comments today?
Well, I guess I just want to reiterate, you don't have to wait until the 12th.
No.
Feel free to, after this, talk with your family, whatever, decide what you want to, commit to and make that donation. You can always make another one on the 12th. Don't worry about that. And with the entertainment we're going to provide, I think you're going to say, hey, we got to add a few more bucks.
Anything else you got to say?
I just want to know why we brought 3 chairs out here and we're still standing up. But,
We're afraid it's going to rain. We got to run.
Back when our Hopester was born and this set broke down all the components of not only giving money, but just bashed the websites completely, and people had to struggle to get everything running. Let's do that this year with Give Min. Let's make them work. And even if it's $10, if it's $50, if it's $5, let's make them work and get that money to us. So thank you, folks.
And on my closing comments, I just want to say the same old thing. I want to thank you, first of all, for your patience with the PTZ and how we're trying to upgrade things here. Although it seems like every time we move a step forward, we go 2 back. It gets a little bit tough sometimes. It gets frustrating for you out there. I'm sure that there's times that you guys are going, what the heck? Here we go again. But I reassure you that eventually when we get this cleared up, that you're going to have a great experience here at the North American Bear Center out there in the World Wide Web world. And we want to make it a good experience for you. We are not just blowing smoke. Education can be spread easily over this system. and we can't ask for more than that. And the other thing I wanted to say is that chat sure is fun. I kind of enjoy that. It's really kind of neat.
Now, what's that pond chat name you've got now?
I can't tell you.
Okay, Director Scott.
Director Scott. And sometimes I have trouble directing myself, but I just want to say this. Wow, I am in big trouble, ain't I? 24 hours with Sharon Herrell. By the way, I am not going to swim in that pond right there. I'm not going to have her talk me into wearing pajamas. I'm not going to do a lot of things, because if I have to do them, she's going to do a swan dive off the falls into the pond, and I hope it's not frozen.
Splat.
I think last year at this time we had ice on that pond.
I think we did.
Look at it, folks, this year. It is 57 degrees. Oh, it was empty last year. Would have been a heck of a hit. See, she's always pointing out the facts. That's what it's like working with a bunch of gals. They're always on top of things perfect. You know, it leaves no room for us here. But anyway, we want to really say thanks a lot. Have a great day today. Please look at giving small increments between now and the 12th, midnight. And we're going to be excited to be with you at 11:45, 11:45, next Wednesday night. So we hope you're all there. Thanks again. Have a great
day.
Have a super day.
I can't top that. We'll see you now. Bye.
Bye.